person who did as well. And I want to preface everything else that I'm going to be saying by just mentioning that it deals with some topics that are really sensitive. So if at any point you feel uncomfortable, it's okay. You can step outside through the door that you used to enter. I do still want you to stay though. I want to thank and mention by name every person that allowed this production to happen, because even though I am a director, I actually did the least, and everything that you're going to see is a communal experience, and it's been important from other people's talents. I want to thank the University of Washington School of Drama for their assistance, and of course UTS board who allowed this production to happen and assisted us throughout the entire process. And I also want to thank my creative and designing team. I want to thank my stage manager, Alexa Bowen. Yes, thank you. And my assistant director, Osaze Asman, for her help and support and keeping my head together. Yes. Thank you. I want to thank my sound designers, Gideon Hall and Finley Brown. I don't know, maybe I heard them, maybe I didn't. My lighting designer, Raven Mint, who's over there. My two costume designers, Heejin Kim and Maylee Babuka Jones. And yes. And the set designers, Zoe Lockney, for their help and support. Yeah, everything that you're going to see is through their labor and experience. I'm really glad to have worked with them. I also want to say that this show is part of my research project, and hopefully everybody has been given a little paper upon entrance. At a certain point during the show, I will ask you to complete the survey, and your answers will stay anonymous unless you want it to be otherwise, and they will be used to support my findings, and I will present them at a couple conferences throughout the US. If you have any more questions, there is my email there, and if you have questions about how your answers are going to be used, I'm happy to answer all of them. Okay? Awesome. I said a lot of things, but I do have another thing to say, and that is, enjoy the show!
Hi, you've reached Sophia. I'm sorry I can't come to the phone right now, but I just want to let you know that any feelings you may have right now are valid, and I'm here for you. Well, not actually here because I can't answer the phone, but anyways, I'll be looking forward to listening to your message.
Hi dear, I know you're starting your new assignment today. You must be very busy, but I wanted to call to say hi and wish you luck. Well, not that you need my luck. I do realize I'm talking to the person who once taught a broker without tear ducts how to cry out of his mouth. Anyways, I hope you're doing okay. I haven't heard from you since your father wrote you, and I wanted to see how you're doing. And let's see what else. Oh! Sherry told me about this beautiful island called Compass Point, with these gorgeous views and sea creatures that talk to you and keep you company while you swim. So maybe we can go there together after your assignment. I know you must be dealing with some complicated feelings right now, and I just wanted you to know that I'm here if you want to talk. Okay, I love you, my little spider. Bye-bye.
Hey, I'm Eva.
Hi, Eva. I'm Sophia.
You're here to try and help us scream less at people on the phone?
Yes, I'm an empathy coach.
To be honest, I don't think I need lessons on empathy, but everyone else in the office does, so you're gonna love it here. I know you hear debt collection agency and you think everyone in this office must be really mean, but you're right. It's just a very small, insular community, and everyone is so outgoing and mean, and it's just a really fantastic, really scary work environment. Someone keeps mugging me when I'm walking across the office. I like your nails. Are they from your hands?
Did you say that someone keeps mugging you?
I don't think so. Did you say that?
You said that.
You say so. Someone keeps mugging me, so wouldn't be so crazy for me to say it out loud. But I'd certainly never dwell on it or claim that's what's happening. Someone keeps mugging me. You seem lovely. Everyone here's gonna hit on you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, I'm trying to say that like it's a compliment, but really it's a warning. Everyone's gonna hit on you, and you won't get anything done unless you shut it down. And even if you do shut it down, eventually they'll find a way around it. And then they'll wear you down until you disappear.
Well, if people hit on me, I'll just tell them to stop.
What do you mean?
I'll say, please don't hit on me.
That doesn't sound like the best way to handle it. Maybe you should... Are you dating anyone?
No, I'm not. Can I ask why that's relevant?
Maybe you want to start dating someone. Like ASAP. I just broke up with my boyfriend. I was with him for 10 years, even though I hated him the whole time. His name was... Marcus? Hold on. I could never pay attention to him when he was talking, so I wrote it down. His name was... Jeffrey. Where did I get Marcus from? Anyways, Jeffrey was a marine biologist, which sounds interesting, but it's really not. This is a photo from a trip we took upstate with a few friends. Which one is he?
Oh, I don't know.
There he is, there. Or there? One of those two is my Marcus. Shoot! My Jeffrey! It's so weird that I keep doing that. I don't even know any Marcuses. Besides my dad.
Why did you guys break up?
Well, first he started cheating on me, mostly getting hundreds of blowjobs from other women, and eventually he ended up murdering.
He ended up murdering?
No, sorry, what's it called when you stab someone to death?
Murder?
Okay! So then, yeah, he ended up murdering. But even then, I didn't really want to break up with him because he was so helpful for the work dynamics. But it was like, he murdered more than one person, so you know the saying.
I'm not sure I do.
No? If he murders one, it's all in good fun. If he slaughters a whole crowd and you realize you've been sharing your bed with a stranger for 10 years just to avoid a bad work environment. Huh. What is the ending to that saying? I still avoid a bad work environment, something, and serial killers' wives always finish last.
Well, good for you that you got out of an unhealthy relationship.
Yeah, thanks. It's actually made my life super stressful because now I'm scrambling to get a new boyfriend ASAP so that my work life can return to normal. Like this date I went on last night. I mean, he wasn't terrible, but he said the phrase, egg is a man's best egg a lot, so you know, just not the perfect fit.
Can we go back to what you said before about how someone keeps mugging you?
No thanks. How about we recap my advice instead? Try to date someone like my dad, Marcus. No. My boyfriend, Marcus. No. My ex-boyfriend, Jeffrey. And then mention him all the time. But do it really subtly. And just like never break up with him. Even if he turns out to be a murderer. Or, sorry, a stabber to death. Because I wouldn't want you to end up in danger.
Danger how?
Like me. Like how I'm in danger. And I mean, I know that they keep saying that Janie is just in the bathroom, but it's been so many days.
Eva, can I have a second with Sophia alone?
Of course! Milady!
Sir!
So, all set for today?
Yes. I was planning on checking out some of those calls when... Can I just ask? Eva said something about being mugged in the office.
Do you mean Janie?
I think, wasn't that Eva just now?
Oh, yes, Eva, yes. She's spoken to me about that, and I'm over it. Sorry. All over it. The safety of my employees is my top priority. Bottom line, over everything else, I really want to pretend that I'm a good guy. Isn't the situation of the homeless terrible? Just awful. They don't have much food, but they have to eat to survive.
Right. And so, Well, did they explain how this works? Basically, I take your employees through the training, and then once it's clear that they understand the material, I sign the form they sent you, we send it back up to head office, and we're done.
Okay, so imagine it'll take more than a day or two.
Oh, it usually takes closer to 4 or 5 weeks.
Well, maybe in other offices. I know you're used to intense clients. Your office told me about the doctors you have helped, who had forgotten that humans weren't objects. But I think you'll actually find that so long as you quickly ingratiate yourself into the environment here, this is a fantastic place to work. For example, we have maternity leave now. We will let women leave when they're giving birth. to be honest, head office insisted on this, but I'm not even sure we need empathy lessons in the first place.
Except that, well, I see you had another incident just last night. One of your employees was on the phone with someone and made up a new curse word and used it upwards of 47 times.
47 times, yes. Oh, and to be fair, it was an accurate description of what you wanted to do to her.
Well, I think some empathy training could help us avoid a situation like that altogether. I'm going to turn this office into an empathy engine.
And what is empathy, exactly? Is that a type of... It's not a bird.
No, it's empathy. It's the ability to understand someone else's feelings.
Oh, like hunger and anger.
Or like sadness, or elation, or fear.
Or hunger, or anger, or horn.
Horn?
When you want to have sex with someone.
Sure, yes. The beauty of our feelings is that, oh, they're complicated, and they're hard to pin down, and every one of them is valid. And I'm excited to unpack it all with you. Look, John, I can see you're a little skeptical.
Oh no, it's not that I have anything against you personally. I'm just protective over my employees. We've been together a long time, you know, and at this point, we're more than an office. We're like a little family. Warts and all, unresolved anger and all, love and familial abuse, and decades of bubbling resentment, and ongoing power struggles, and all.
Well, I'm not here to mess with your family. I want to strengthen it.
Yeah, sure. I've heard that before. I come from a pretty dysfunctional family myself.
I know all about that. Really, John, I can relate.
No, but I'm talking like, imagine a divorce. That's what it was. My parents got divorced. You could never understand.
You know what? Empathy in action. I can relate to your feelings around a dysfunctional family, John, because, well, just this week I found out that my father has a second family. Which he told me in an email.
He told you an email?
Well, to be fair, he's always been a little, thoughtless, but...
Can I see it?
No!
Right, I'm sorry I asked. That was inappropriate. It's just that I'm supposed to write my niece and explain why I'm not invited to Thanksgiving dinner anymore. But it's been kind of hard to... let's see. There we go.
Dear Becca, happy 9th birthday. I have something to tell you. Aw. Justice Potter Stewart once said about hardcore pornography. I know it when I see it. What's a piss chart?
Oh, it's what I love. But see, I get stuck a little towards the end, and I want to get it right. Just because I don't only love piss charts, I also love my niece.
Well, fine. John, if you want to take a look at his email, it's not perfect, but it's self-reflective. So...
Dear Sophia, I'm sorry you had to find out I have a second family this way, in this letter, right now. sort of as a direct object of this sentence. I'll be the first to admit that I messed up, but honestly, at some point, your mother completely stopped meeting me halfway, and that was really hurtful. I only hope you'll meet me halfway of all this because, not to get too vulnerable on you or anything, but that's what I want. And if you don't, I'll run off and get a second dog. Just kidding, I have one already. But that doesn't mean I don't love you with all my heart. Big hug, my little spider. I'm in pain. Love, Daddy.
Okay, so...
Sophia, do you have a lot of rage towards your father?
No. I feel really sad for him.
Even with his PS that yet?
Oh, you don't have to be the PS.
PS! Another reason why I wanted away from your mother is because she didn't like giving me blowjobs without my ever reciprocating. And I love blowjobs without reciprocation. Oh, I'm sorry. There's no way I would have talked about how much I love blowjobs without reciprocation. I love blowjobs without reciprocation. I love blowjobs without reciprocation. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's no way I would have talked about how much I love blowjobs without reciprocation. I do love blowjobs without reciprocation. I love them a lot. Okay, see you later.
I just think he doesn't always know how to practice empathy because no one's ever taught him, which I think is kind of heartbreaking and funny because his daughter is.
Oh, yes it is. I love jokes. Well, it's good you're not angry, because this place really doesn't allow anger, except in very specific circumstances. And also...
What?
Well, I want to say this delicately. So... you might excel more at your job if you wear a dress.
Did you just tell me to wear a dress?
No! At least not in my normal voice.
Well, I tend to be most comfortable in pants.
Great,
So,
then just wear a dress.
well, thanks for the tip. I appreciate this whole welcome.
Don't mention it. You know, you're not half bad. Although that's also what they said about my cousin Ralph. Until they found out what he does inside his shed. So... Anyways, here is the flash drive for all the recordings. Feel free to look over them and you can meet everyone later today.
You are in Janie's chair.
Oh, I'll move. There's mold growing in her coffee.
Hi, I'm Jordan. It's a pleasure for you to meet me. Enchanté.
Jordan, what did we learn about you recently after you spoke with that client in Paris?
We learned that I can't speak French. We also learned that the way that I was saying medium rare steak actually meant big dog. No friends. So, yes, I'm Jordan and boule-a-doo le papon. But only on weeknights, okay? Enchanté.
My name's Howie. I have a terrible temper.
Oh, hi, Howie. But I thought, well, didn't you say that terrible tempers weren't allowed here?
Well, like I said, only in very particular circumstances. I can have.
Oh, Eva, do you have a terrible temper?
What? No, why? Did someone say I did?
No.
Good. Because I don't. Instead of anger, I choose to feel... What's the word for nothing?
Nothing.
Well, I feel whatever the word would be for nothing. If it existed. Phew! I had an excellent first date last night. Or, as my new boyfriend would say, an excellent first date.
What?
Who is he? Well, his real name is actually Michelangelo, but he just goes by Refulgor. It was good. Yeah, sort of. He's not perfect. He's mean, and his hands are always sticky, and he calls sugar sweet pellets, and he has a floating kneecap that he talks to like it's a friend. At least I won't end up like Janie. Single and getting punched in the face and in the bathroom for an eternity.
Well, you're not like Janie. Janie was crazy.
Janie was crazy?
Big time.
I know that there's sort of a taboo against calling women crazy these days. And rightfully so, because Hargely von Bonder. But Janie was definitely a little batty.
A little batty? We're talking about someone who once threatened to set the whole office on fire.
What? Why?
I have no idea. She just snapped.
Yeah, one minute she was fine, the next she was wielding this pack of matches like a... How familiar are you with Dutch horror films?
Jamie was a little challenging. Let's just leave it there.
Females be crazy.
Howie.
I think you mean females be batty.
Thank you, Jordan.
And, Eva, before we
Yes,
begin,
I'm sorry.
what are you sorry about?
I didn't wear shoes.
You didn't? But aren't those shoes, though?
Oh, yeah. I meant I didn't. Give me something.
What?
I can go to the store.
No, you're not in trouble. I was just hoping to talk to you privately after the meeting.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
With all due respect, in quotes, why are you here? I could be making calls right now.
Well, my name is Sophia, and I'm...
Sophia? Pardon interruption, but maybe you'd like to introduce yourself to the group.
Yes. My name is Sophia, and I'm here to do some empathy exercises with all of you.
I don't mean to make you feel uncomfortable, but I would love to have sex with you.
Oh, that actually does make me feel uncomfortable.
Well, I don't mean it to.
Well, it does. So...
Okay, now you have made me feel uncomfortable by saying that I have made you feel uncomfortable. I was just trying to tell you how I feel.
And I was just trying to tell you...
Could make this whole exchange more subtle for a second. I think what Howie means is the question. Are you dating anyone?
Oh, no, I'm not, but please don't hit on me.
You know what?
Excuse me?
My sister in the uterus.
Do you mean absorb, Eva?
What? No, yeah, they use that word absorb for when one fetus absorbs the other, but no, I ate her. I ripped into her with my hands while my parents watched on the ultrasound machine, screaming, trying to stop me. Why are we on the floor?
Okay, well, great. I'll leave you to it, Sophia. And guys? Guys, be good, all right? Hey, Ajahn Jay.
So, empathy. But first off, what does empathy mean? Howie.
When you're angry at someone.
Ooh, I think you're describing anger, but I can write that one down.
Empathy is a bird.
Empathy is the ability to understand someone else's feelings.
Our job is to collect money from people. There's no time for feelings.
Actually, Howie, I understand why you'd think that, but what's so exciting about empathy is that it actually increases productivity. People are more cooperative when they feel like they're being heard. And I believe one of the reasons for all of the lawsuits against this office is that, well, people here have been neglecting their listening skills.
Well, that and all the threats of physical violence.
Oh, yes! Thank you, Eva. So today I want to work on compassionate listening, which is a big part of empathy.
I don't have a problem with listening.
What did I just say then?
Oh, you said how we're in this room. You know, with walls, and there's a chair, and there's, you know, I have been called a before, which, you know, is whatever, but I have been known to.
Make rain sounds. Make rain sounds.
A man! A boy! A man!
Ding! Jordan!
A song!
Ding! Jordan!
A light!
Ding!
A fish!
Jordan!
Not right now.
Well, how about this? I'm going to play a quick piece of a phone conversation from one of the employees here. And, well, I won't say who it is.
Hello, is this Donna Jacobs?
That's me!
Donna, I am a debt collector with cash flow accounts, CFA, and under federal law, I must advise you that this is an attempt to collect a debt and any information given will be used for that purpose. We have a claim in our office from Wharton Industries in the amount of $744.48. How are you today? I'm not too good. Fine. My husband is very sorry. And I take my debts really seriously, but he's in the hospital again. Please. I spoke to someone important about this on Monday. Have you spoken to them since Monday? I wasn't asking for your whole life story, lady. All I want to know is...
You haven't gotten to the bad part yet.
Oh, so I just want to focus on this part of the interaction for now. Did anyone see a problem right off the bat? Yes.
You're not wearing a dress.
Oh, yeah.
I meant with the phone call.
He said,
Hey,
I wasn't asking for your whole life story, lady.
Yes, great. And, well, why would that be a problem? I want to try something. Inside your packets, you'll find a worksheet. I want everyone to think about what Donna Jacobs just told us and write down 2 or 3 things that she may be feeling. I'll do it too.
Hey, just really what's your random name? Those are real words. They are. What? No, I know, I'm just scared.
You're so funny.
I don't know.
Okay, is everyone ready? Jordan, what do you think Donna may be feeling right now?
Scared and ashamed.
Okay, scared and ashamed?
Scared and ashamed. Scared, scarred, and ashamed.
Are you looking at Eva's paper?
No.
Okay, Eva, what did you write down?
I said scared and ashamed.
ashamed isn't a word.
Yes, it is.
Then that's what I wrote down.
Same with me. Scared and ashamed.
Next! So, I just want to focus on these adjectives for just a second. Why might Donna be... Let's start with scared. Yes,
Horn.
horn. Oh, horny. You think this woman's horny?
What? No, I'm horny.
That's funny. I'm also horny, but I just had lunch.
So, I don't want to talk about what you're feeling. I want to talk about what Donna Jacobs is feeling.
How are we supposed to do that? We don't know her.
Well, just based on what she said in the phone call.
I don't understand why someone else's feelings should outweigh mine.
Well, Howie, they shouldn't outweigh yours, but they can be in conversation with
But
yours.
that's just giving me extra work! I'm so hungry right now.
Whether you realize it or not, Howie, but you actually just expressed a feeling to me, and I appreciate it. Oh, we're already on our way. So I wrote down worried, which is similar to scared, and then guilty. Now this is interesting. Why might Donna feel guilty? Yes.
If she murdered?
Well, specific to this situation. Because she got into a lot of debt. But that's not our fault. She should have thought about that before she spent a bunch of money that she didn't have.
Actually, Howie, thank you for bringing that up. I think that's very common. She should have. Well, I think we should others as a defense mechanism. By saying what someone should have done, we convince ourselves that we would have never been in their position. But when we're doing that, we're also ignoring all of the things that complicate a person's life, right? Empathy asks you to hold your judgment. Sorry. Guys! What's so funny?
It's about Eva.
Can I see it, please? Thanks.
So good at drawing.
I don't understand what I'm looking at. Who's that at the bottom?
Janie, right before she took out the pack of matches, and that's me next to her.
But why are Eva's legs bent up like that?
In order to make the joke funny. Do you not understand jokes?
Got it. Okay. New rule. Jokes about Eva are not allowed here. End of story.
You're a bummer. You know that? Why am I even listening to you? I don't know you.
Howie, please, sit down.
Actually, in this office, I stand whenever I want.
Can I say this poem whenever I want? Life is an oblong.
Well, I'm the one who's running this meeting right now, so I would really appreciate it if we could abide by my rules for now.
Excuse me?
You know what? I ate my other twin during the mitosis stage.
That's okay. I understand that my presence here may be disorienting, but I'm here to help, and I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to ask that you let me run my meetings the way I want to run them. Now, with that being said, Howie expressed that he was hungry, and I want to honor that. So let's take a break.
Yes. I think we should take a break.
I agree. I'm super horned right now.
Say, Eva!
Eva?
Eva, do you want to get lunch with me? In a sort of threatening way.
All bored today. Darn it, Bill will want eggs.
Actually, Eva said you stay behind with me, and then maybe we can get lunch together.
Oh, great. Sophie and I are gonna eat together.
Nice!
Sophia, I just wanted to say that I'm really happy that you're here.
Aw.
And I've totally got your back. In private. See you later.
Are we? Do you actually eat lunch?
Yes, I do. But first.
So cool that you're an empathy coach. How'd you get into that job?
Oh, actually, my mom was the one who found out about it and encouraged me to apply. Ever since I was a kid, she's made me feel like I have this special ability to communicate with all different kinds of people, I guess.
That's great that your mother knows you so well. Sometimes by accident, my mother calls me Irva.
Oh, well, I would love to hear more about that.
Okay, so we're also from the town of
But first, I was listening to your calls too as I was combing through the others. And
Hello, I am a debt collector with cash flow accounts, CFA, and under federal law, I must advise you that this is an attempt to collect a debt, and any information given will be used for that purpose. We have a claim in our office from Rytech Inc. in the amount of $43.68.
Like, that's all by the book.
I feel like typing. No. I'm stronger, honestly. lunch. And I'm usually too scared and ashamed to eat breakfast or dinner or whatever. I said I'm willing to pay him money.
So, shorter conversations.
Well, yes, this call lasted for 4 hours and 32 minutes, but I'm more focused on...
Sometimes when it's happening, I try to shut my brain off. I pretend I'm someone who no one would ever want to mock. Like, sometimes I pretend I'm a mermaid.
Do you not want me to pay? Or is this some kind of,
I know I broke the rule.
What rule?
Don't talk about mermaids. Give me something.
No, Eva, you didn't break a rule. I want to help you with these muggings.
Oh. Thanks, but it's fine. I already sent everyone an email about it a few months ago. Hi, all. So sorry to bother everybody. And I know this is really silly, but I just wanted to drop a quick line to say that someone with a mask keeps mugging me in the kitchen, and I'd love it if they could stop. And then I put 5 pages of exclamation points so that no one would think I was mad at them.
But with all due respect, that email, it didn't seem to work.
No, but Howie responded saying, tooth, period. So I know he got it, which is great.
I want to help you.
Thanks. But it's fine.
Eva.
I'm with Rafalgor now, and that'll help, and we'll eat sweet pellets together and try to keep Mr. Kneecap in place, and that will be that.
Look, I know it may feel safer to align yourself with Rafalgor, but if you start expressing yourself honestly in this office, I promise you that I've got your back. Ditch Rafalgor and stick with me.
I'll think about it.
Well, that's all I ask. Now let's go eat.
Well, not actually here because I can't answer the phone. But anyways, I'll be looking forward to listening to your message.
Hi, my little spider. It's been a whole week. It's a little unusual for me to not hear from you for this long. And I thought I'd try you again since your father said you spoke to him yesterday during your lunch break. And so, well, you must have heard from him that I kicked him out. And it's been good for me because more room in all the drawers. Anyways, he said that people at work are being a little difficult. Do you remember when you were 10 and you went up to our neighbor Timothy, who was being such a grump, and within minutes you had him talking about his family and his insecurities? Just those people at work are lucky to have you. And so, well, I know you must have heard about all the lawyer stuff, and you don't need any of the gory details, but I just wanted you to know I really didn't want to bring lawyers in, okay? I just felt that I had to, and that's all you need to know. And I'm trying to get serious about that trip to Compass Point. But there are so many travel sites. Do you know which one you're supposed to use? Anyways, call me back, my little spider. I love you. Bye-bye.
Hey, Sophia.
Hi, John. Before I forget, there's no place to dispose of tampons in the woman's room.
Okay, is that a riddle?
What do you mean?
Is tampon a feeling? Or the doctor's a woman?
No, tampons for periods.
Okay, is that a riddle?
Have you ever heard of a period before?
You know what? Let me just call up the assistant from head office, and she can
You don't have
just...
to talk.
Missy? It's John. John from the night with all the hoses. Yeah, well... You know what? I'm going to politely, abruptly interrupt you right now because I have a question for you. Would you mind looking up what periods are? Okay, thanks so much. That's forgot I did that to her. But she's going to look into that. In the meantime, how are things going?
Well, not great. I spoke to Eva, and she said that she's still being mugged. She said someone keeps coming up to her and hitting her across the head.
I know, yeah. I decided we should launch a formal investigation into the whole thing.
You did? That's great.
How about how your work's coming along? Are you ready to sign that paper yet?
No. It's only been a week.
Right, but I told the head office I'd get this taken care of in record time.
Well, you might want to let them know that things are actually moving kind of slowly. Yesterday, instead of answering any of my questions, both Howie and Jordan just kept on responding to me by saying they wanted to set this burn on fire.
Oh, yes, those guys. Ooh, they're a pain in my neck, and Jordan's photography makes me really nauseous, but I love them to death. Oh, has Howie said baby says no yet?
No.
Well, that's good, because once that's happened, there's basically no getting through to him. It's 3 steps. He'll hit the wall, he'll go to sleep, and then how familiar are you with Dutch war films?
I just think we need a little more time.
You have to be strategic about your approach. So do you want some strategy from someone who knows this place pretty well and has seen how you talk to my employees?
Well, I'm not sure I need strategy.
We're always using strategy of other people to some extent. Take, for example, your father. You use strategy with them, right?
I wouldn't call it strategy. I just listen to him.
Perfect, yeah. My only tip I have for you is simple. Lighten up. Families have customs, quirks, certain ways of doing things. And meanwhile, you're the new stepmom, just entering the home for the first time. And instead of quickly ingratiating yourself with the family, you're going, new rules, shoes off in the house. You're not allowed to hit on me. No one likes that kind of stepmom. I hate it when my stepmom said those things to me. What I do, if I were you, is let these guys keep some of the customs. They'll be much more open to learning new ones that way. Like how I actually let my stepmom teach me about sports. And I think you'll actually find that... Oh. Sorry, 1 second. Hello? Oh, Missy. Oh, okay, wonderful. Okay, so periods. What the heck are they? Okay. Oh. Okay, Missy, let me stop you right there. This doesn't sound right. What's your source? Personal experience. Well, in WebMD. Okay, keep going then. Okay, keep going. Okay, and then what? And then... What? Oh my god, no! No, no, no! Please, no! Oh my god, no! Oh, are you freaking kidding me right now? This is the worst day ever! Oh, no, 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 no. I want to kill myself! I wish I were dead! I wish I were dead! Just tell me you made the whole thing up, Missy. I don't care if you weren't lying. Just tell me you were... Okay, fine, I'll give you back your chairs and your dining room table. Just say that you were lying! Yeah? Really? Are you sure? Okay. 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 Okay, Missy. I appreciate it. Thanks for looking into that for me. So, now I know. Getting your period means extra pee.
Extra P.
Oh, so, I'll leave you to it. And don't forget, customs. All right? Because as I always like to say in my classic, thoughtful way, the wilderness. Oh boy, Mama, that's a big one.
Hi, Eva.
Hey! Sorry, am I interrupting?
Oh, no. It's just, my mom.
You can get it.
No. That's okay. She's in a tough spot. But, you know when you look at someone, you're just like, man, everything you're doing right now, I'd do the opposite. Sorry. Overshare.
Don't worry. I used to overshare so much because my ovaries were so big they had to manually enlarge my pelvic cavity. But I don't anymore, so.
Did you want to tell me something?
Yes! I did what you said. I broke up with Trafalgar last night.
Oh, you did? That's great, Eva. How'd it go?
It went well. At first, because he was asleep. Although when he woke up, he started to describe this awful thing that he likes to do with towels.
Well, that's
but
great.
It's a huge load off.
Hey, guys. What's so funny?
It's nothing.
Okay, well, how's everyone doing today? Ready to learn about visual communication?
I wanna set this.
Burn on fire, I know, Jordan. But, well, maybe today you'll change your mind because this exercise is usually pretty fun. So I'm going to show everyone some pictures, and I want us all to name the feelings that are either visibly displayed or invisible but implied. Okay, let's start off nice and easy.
Yes.
Okay, guys, seriously, what's so funny?
It's about me!
But I thought I already said jokes about Eva are not.
It's not just about Eva, though.
It's also about you, Sophia, and other women, and lots of other nouns.
It's plus. It's a joke. Lighten up.
Can I see it? Thanks. Are those our appendixes? No. I don't like this.
Wow.
Okay.
Eva, do you also hate our funny joke?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom really fast.
Do women stink up when they go to the bathroom?
Well, not always.
Jordan, do women stink up when they go to the bathroom?
The thing that they've realized after doing lots of research is
No one knows what thinking up is.
That's not true.
And they're starting to think that the clitoris is a hoax.
I thought singing up's when they all got a little extra pee at the same time. Or maybe it just means this. Wait, no, we can't laugh about that, remember? Feelings only matter in this office when they come from people who have grossly mismanaged their finances.
Howie, put away the diagram, please.
Bad, Mommy.
Thanks. Okay, let's keep going with the exercise, and Eva can jump right in when she's back. So, take a look at that list of feelings. If you guys want to take a look.
These aren't even real words. Nervous?
You mean nervous?
No, I mean that I feel angry that I'm being told what I can and cannot think is funny.
Howie, I'm not asking you to change your whole world view here.
Baby says no.
Oh no,
See it? Again? Thanks. Okay, there's the catfish, and there's Janie in the corner with blood in her nose, and Eva's calling her crazy, and the rest of the women are... Oh! This is a piss chart.
It's very cool of you.
And also, I have a boyfriend. Marcus.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I never meant to disrespect Marcus.
Oh, where does he...
That's great. Okay.
So I have something to say. I think that picture you showed us before is not funny.
Wow.
And I also wanted to say sorry, Sophia.
Oh,
I know that I left you hanging earlier, but I agree with you. I feel like that picture's really mean.
Okay.
Well, I feel like it's really nice. So, and she liked it too. Her was just laughing at it.
Oh,
You were laughing at the piss chart. What?
Well, when you were in the bathroom, I realized that it is funny, actually.
Because I thought that...
Well, to some people, it's funny, and to other people, it's less funny, and there's just different feelings about this thing, and that's okay. Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. How about, next picture?
It's happening.
Is it, though, how we really look at it? What expression is it making?
It looks like it's like.
Sorry, can we take a break?
Just one second.
I said I want to take a break!
Okay, yeah. Let's take a break, but Howie, remember what you were saying, okay? And then we can regroup after lunch.
Great! I'm super horny right now.
Say, Eva, wait. Sophia, do you want to get lunch with me? Or, no, duh, Marcus.
Marcus?
My boyfriend.
I didn't know you had a boyfriend, Sophia. Hot name.
Eva, want to watch me eat somewhere?
I need to talk to Sophia for a second.
Okay, tooth. Or, watch this, Sophia. I feel like a tooth. Can you give me another tooth?
Just take the whole thing.
Take the whole thing!
Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Just... Why'd you laugh at their joke?
Look, I wasn't laughing at the joke. I mean, sure, I laughed at the joke, but I didn't think that joke was funny. I need things to start moving forward. Not just for the sake of my job, but for your sake too.
You laughed at that horrible picture for my sake?
Well, you saw what happened after I did, right? They started participating. Jordan used the word happy. We finally made real progress today. But I'm telling you, in reality, I felt nothing about that joke.
Okay, fine.
Oh, and also, I spoke to John, and he said he's on top of it with those muggings. I promise you, I've got your back.
Yeah. Okay. Do you ever wish that you knew yourself? Totally independent of everyone and everything that's ever touched you? Like, free of all context? I had this picture of a mermaid in my room when I was little. And I used to think she looked so happy. I mean, how cool is it to breathe underwater? And I used to think I was maybe kind of like her in some ways.
Sorry, Howie just emailed me saying he's meeting up with Marcus. Let me just...
Anyways, But one day, this kid brought a piss chart into school and showed it to me at recess. And I went home feeling sick to my stomach. And I looked up at the mermaid and I thought, duh, I could never be her. Because she definitely didn't know what a piss chart was. And I did. And I couldn't unlearn that.
Yes! A mermaid. Maybe one day you will be a mermaid. Now let's get some lunch.
Hey, this is your time to fill out that survey we told you about at the
Well, nothing.
Hi, dear. It's been 3 weeks now, and I wanted to try you again because your father said he's spoken to you a few times. And he told me that people at work are still being difficult. I hope you're doing okay. He also told me that, just to be clear, I don't want you to pick sides, but I do want to remind you there are always two. So trust me, yes, I did storm into his poker night, and I screamed so loudly that I shattered all the mirrors in the house, but I had my reasons. And so if you're not calling me back because if you think that what am I saying? I'm just saying, it's still me over here, your mother who loves you, who worries about you, your mother who cooks you cheer-me-up burgers, and who stole your bike back from Mickey, and who once helped you build a cardboard box house so high it hit the ceiling fan. So you call me back or I'll send a SWAT team after you. I love you, bye.
You look nice today. I hear you went out to dinner with Jordan Howie.
Yes, Jordan showed me how to order my big dog, no friends, in French. And yesterday, Howie identified 5 feelings to me. I mean, 4 of them were hunger, but still.
Yes, I know. I can see how much you've grown. It's all just very... Daddy says good. So, I guess you're ready to sign that paper?
Oh, actually, not quite. Jordan seems to like empathy now, which is great, but just...
What, Sophia? Why are you always framing things in the negative? Think about where these guys started, and look at how far they've come.
But I think they may still think that empathy is a bird. Yesterday they made this whole fuss over eating chicken.
Who cares? You of all people should know you can't blame someone for what they feel. If Jordan and Howie feel that empathy is a bird, if they feel empathy is a bird with with strong furry wings and big detachable legs, then that's just not that big a deal. And if you're asking them to accommodate other people's feelings, I think it's only fair that you accommodate theirs as well. I guess here's what I'm getting at. I told head office I'd get this taken care of by now. It seems dumb to me, and yet you keep finding ways to move the goalposts.
I'm not sure that's true.
No? You think the two of us are getting somewhere? Or are you my cousin Rick? And I'm Auntie Eleanor. And we have these long and fruitful talks with one another. But at the end of the day, the same number of animals still end up inside the radiator with a note that says, and once again, here be murdered babes. Some people are just better at handling all different kinds of personalities. And if you're actually as far from finishing the job as you seem to think you are, then maybe you're just the wrong person to be handling these guys, you know? Maybe it would benefit everyone to bring someone else in instead.
No,
It's not a personal thing, okay? You're objectively really great. But these guys are tricky, and it might just be better for them to...
Look, let's set a goal. 1 more week, okay? I promise you that I can get them to where they need to be. And I think you're exactly right. I should be taking their feelings into account. They're usually right about these things.
Thanks. Do you like my arms?
Yes, I do.
Well, they're good company for me. So, one more week.
Great, and sorry, John, but I spoke to Eva, and she still seems really nervous about those muggings.
I also noticed that she was nervous about it.
Nervous about them?
Right, sorry. Nervous about it.
So I'm wondering if you started the investigation yet?
Yeah, of course I did. I said I would. Do you not trust me or something? I guess my good guy persona has a longer way to go than I thought.
Oh, no, I trust you.
Great! Then let's bring this thing home together, okay? Because, as I always like to say, a window is nothing more than a square that they cut out and they put glass in it. Okay? That's damn sure. Hey, buddy. Oh, is this Marcus?
No, I don't know who
I'll give you two surprises.
John? John?
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm here to blow up your office.
You're here to blow up?
Yeah, well, I want to tell the story first. All right. Sit down. Sit down! Wait, closer. Good, that helps. Okay, when I was 5 years old, in kindergarten, our class would go out to the playground for recess. I always dreaded free period. Because, well, I had one friend, Joseph, who lived on my block. But, well, Joseph had a much easier time ingratiating himself with the rest of the class. And so that meant that I was usually alone while all the other children played games. Anyways, one day I got up the courage just to jump in there and start running around when all of a sudden this boy in my class, Sam, walked up to me. He told me that I couldn't play, or because I was running in the wrong direction and it was messing up the game. And so I turned to my friend Joseph, right? Because I knew he would vouch for me. And Sam and the other kids, they turned to Joseph too. And Joseph, he looked up, he locked eyes with me. He turned away. And so I ran off the playground and I started to cry. And this teacher from the other class, she walked up to me and she asked me why was I crying, and I wanted to explain it to her, but the place where my tears were coming from, it felt so complex. Was I crying because I wasn't invited to play the game, or because I ran in the wrong direction, or was it Sam, or Joseph? And all these feelings were moving around so quickly inside of me, and I couldn't get a finger on any single one of them to keep it still and talk about. Anyways, just as I was becoming, the teacher, she went over to Joseph, right, to find out what happened, and as she walked away, I decided the most painless way to deal with all of these feelings was to push them outwards. I decided what I was feeling was anger. Right, some complicated kind of anger, and I felt this incredible urge to express that anger onto everyone around me. Anyways, just as I was becoming increasingly trapped inside my rage spiral, the teacher came back with all the facts. She knelt down. I'm not gonna be able to. She knelt down to look and she said, "So, you felt left out, huh?" And she said that. Well, it pulled me right out of that hole I was in and placed me down on earth beside her. Suddenly, what I was feeling was very precise. And so it still hurt, but it was one thing. And it had a name. I didn't feel some complicated kind of anger. I felt left out.
Do I know you?
I only realized the comfort in that clarity later when I no longer had it. Because soon after I learned that crying is actually a euphemism for being really weak. And so I stopped crying. And the good news is that by not crying, I actually became really strong, according to a really specific set of standards. And Sam started inviting me to play during recess. Bad news is, well, by not crying, teachers stopped approaching me to find out what was wrong. And now I never learned about any new feelings. And now, the only things I feel are anger! Hunger. Being left out. And there's another one. It's like never mind. You've made me feel left out. Or is it something close to that? Some complicated kind of being left out. I brought these bombs and I'm gonna blow up your office. I'm gonna blow up your office. Where's the button on this thing?
That's cat food!
I can't find the button on this thing.
You're holding cat food!
So I am. Oh, that was pretty silly of me, huh? I knew I should have brought my lucky egg with me to Polish.
Lucky egg? Wait a second.
What are you doing here? I'm so sorry, Sophia. I thought I was scared. Don't want
Wait. Who are you?
I'm Sophia.
Oh, I have a story to tell you. No, I was on the playground.
You're not
right?
supposed to be here.
Well, the bottom line is, I was gonna come in here and shoot up your office. But the gun was too heavy for me. So I brought these small bombs instead, and I'm gonna blow up your office. No!
Falcor?
Wait. Bombs. No? I'm feeling a very complicated kind of hunger right now. Hello, little mister. He can't where'd you go, my best friend? Wait. Oh, there. Hey, wait. Sorry. I used to take baseball bats, right? And I'd beat people's faces. You already told me that. Fun. And wait. No. Okay. No, I once drank gasoline to look tough, and now the inside of my body looks like a bunch of Legos. You know what that feels like? Fine. If I were 40 years younger,
that face you taught us before.
Yeah, you look scared right now.
Yeah.
I do feel scared. Yes, because someone just tried to blow up the office, and I'm glad that you reckoned that.
What?
Who? Oh no, it was just Eva's ex-boyfriend.
Of course.
No, it's fine. Let's get started with today's exercise.
You must feel really scared right now.
Yes, you already said that, and I'm glad that you can recognize.
I'm sorry, in quotes, to interrupt you. But if you just said Eva's ex-boyfriend, does that mean Eva's single?
Oh, how?
Because I watch this, Sophia. I would be curious to see how she would feel about giving me a blowjob without reciprocation. Yeah.
I feel that I love blowjobs without reciprocation.
I also feel that I love blowjobs without reciprocation.
I feel that
Revolver in his eggs. I know what I'm talking about.
I hear you're newly single.
Or more subtly, we were wondering, do you have a boyfriend?
Guys, what's going on?
Right as we were breaking up, Rafalgor realized that if he removes his leg from his hip, he can swing it around like a baseball bat.
I'm going out there.
I'm going to.
We're going to protect you.
I'm a poet.
I don't think you guys have it. Yes, he was already asleep. Aww. Although when he wakes up, he's gonna say some shocking stuff.
Eva, while we have a moment.
Oh, yes, I know. I screamed right on the phone for an hour and a half the other day. I didn't realize who I was talking to. I definitely wasn't answering phones when I was a little baby.
No, it's not that. It's just, you were right. Before. I think it might be a good idea for you to pretend that you're dating someone.
Oh. Why?
You know, these guys, they're so easily distracted. But I think they're right on the brink, really understanding empathy.
So you want me to pretend I have a boyfriend? But isn't that going back on what you said before? Because you told me to break up with Rafalgor, remember?
Yeah, I know, but I don't mind being with Marcus. You know, we get lunch together and we go to different ponds and I think we can acknowledge their feelings, or more specifically, their horn, and look at how strong their horn is and say, okay, well, that's something they need to work on, but in the meantime, since it's not a big deal for me to shift my behavior around just a little bit, maybe I should.
Maybe I should.
Look, we're just up against a little bit of a clock right now, so I think it's worth being strategic.
Wow.
He really knows how to put together an upsetting sentence.
It never occurred to me that you could do that with a towel.
Eva, thank you for saving me, Monsieur and Monsieur. Now let's get into today's exercise. So today we're going to continue working on compassionate communication. So someone will describe a situation that elicits a feeling in them. And then we're all going to respond using this sentence structure. You feel blank because blank. Is that right? And then person one will say, yes, that's right. I do feel blank because blank. Or no, that's not right. I do not feel blank because blank. Sounds good. Who wants to start?
I can go first.
Sophia, I can start.
Great, go ahead.
This morning, I stood in front of my mother's gravesite for about half an hour, and I thought about how she was murdered. Or not murdered, but stabbed in the body until she died.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Who wants to respond to Howie using the sentence structure?
You feel sad because your mother was murdered, is that right?
Great. And so if that resonates, then you'll say, yes.
That is not right. I do not feel sad because my mother was murdered.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
But Howie, have you ever been able to really explore how you actually feel about your mother's murder? Like, has anyone ever ever given you permission to cry about it?
So what about it?
Cry!
I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
Howie! Crying is when you have one hose on top of another hose, so you don't know where the other one starts.
No. What I'm trying to say is maybe you've been taught that crying is a weakness. And it's not. It's strength. So I want to give you permission to be able to access your feelings.
Thank you, Sophia, but I really don't feel sad about my mother's murder.
Maybe you feel powerless because your mother was murdered.
No, that is not right. I do not feel sad, and I do not feel powerless.
Okay, Howie, please.
Let me just...
Howie, maybe you feel nothing about her mother's murder.
Maybe I feel...
Maybe you feel nothing. Or, said differently, you feel nothing because your mother was murdered. Is that right?
Oh my God, of course! All those years replaying my mother's murder. How I held her in my arms as she gasped for breath and told me that she never really loved me. And I never understood how I felt about it. And now I know. Yes, that's right. I feel nothing because my mother was murdered. Oh wow, I feel so seen. Thank you, Sophia.
You're welcome.
I'd like to go.
Great, go ahead.
So, yesterday, I asked a girl. No, a woman. No, an old woman. Out on a date. And I was sort of, what's the word we learned the other day?
Shame.
Ah, vulnerably. Hey. Well, she said no, which is obviously her right, because beep beep beep. But, well, she said no. And then everyone around her started laughing at me. And they were laughing. And they were laughing. As this enormous group. And so yeah.
Wow. Okay, thanks. Who wants to respond to Jordan? I see this.
Jordan, you feel like you put yourself out there, right? And you were laughed at. So you feel like you
Embarrassed?
You feel embarrassed because you put yourself out there and you were laughed at. Is that right?
Jordan,
I don't know.
but really think about that. Say it again.
Jordan, you feel embarrassed because you put yourself out there and you were laughed at for it. Is that right?
Jordan.
Maybe just a little.
Say it back using the sentence structure.
Yeah, that's right. I feel embarrassed because I put myself out there and I was laughed at for it.
Good, Howie. Great. Jordan. Eva.
You feel ashamed because you were made to feel small, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I feel ashamed because I was made to feel small.
Good, Eva. Good. Jordan.
You feel, when you don't feel big,
Small.
you feel small because you were dismissed.
Yeah, that's right. I feel small because she dismissed me. Oh God. I feel like a hose on top of another hose. So you know where the other starts.
Okay, Jordan. That's good.
And I was just using my normal line of, do you want to see a showy?
What's a showy?
A showy.
It's what you just sort of open.
And then she told me to for this stupid charity dinner. And I don't even think she deserved that award. I don't even know what an oncologist is.
No one does!
She was just so freaking hot. And I just wanted to do a big showy all over her tits. Oh,
She did!
I'm a poet.
You're a poet!
Life is an oblong. Nice guys always finish last.
You see, Sophia, we're doing it! We're doing it! Jordan, look!
Empathy.
We solved it. We solved empathy. We solved empathy.
Great, go ahead. Go ahead, Eva.
The first time I was mugged in this office was 2 years ago. After it happened, the world was so normal when it was over. It was so exactly the same that the mugging started to feel like this strange blip. To the point where I started wondering whether I had made the whole thing up or drastically misremembered it or something. I thought, that felt like such a big deal to me. Clearly it wasn't actually a big deal. And it started happening more and more. This morning, I was mugged on my way into the kitchen to get some coffee. A person came up behind me and hit me across the side of the head. I couldn't really feel it. But I touched my ear. And I noticed it was bleeding. Anyways, suddenly, I was on the floor of the kitchen in a ball, and I wasn't being mugged anymore. So I went back to my desk without getting my coffee, and the world was still the same. Somebody going to respond?
Yes, we're all going to respond. We can respond to Eva using the sentence structure.
You feel tired because you didn't get your coffee. Is that right?
I guess that's not.
Oh, so we'll keep finding, but in the meantime, say it back as yes.
Yes. I feel tired because I didn't get my coffee.
You feel mugged because you got mugged.
How about Howie?
You feel content because you got mugged. You feel satisfied because you got mugged. You feel thrilled, inquisitive, and hopeful because you got mugged.
No, I don't.
That's so wrong.
Sorry.
Okay, guys. Howie, Eva shared something sensitive with you, and Eva, Howie was patient with you when you assumed he felt sad about his mother's murder. It is important that we remain respectful of one another. Maybe you want to try some words from the bottom of the list?
You feel distressed because you got mugged. Is that right?
Yes. Yes, that's right. I feel distressed because I got mugged.
Good, Jordan!
Where did you get that word? What does it mean?
Under the difficult/unpleasant feelings part.
These are all real words. You feel lost because you got mugged. Is that right?
Yes. I feel lost because I got mugged.
You feel in despair and distressed because you got mugged. Is that right? You feel alarmed, anxious, panicked, doubtful.
You feel weary, afflicted, heartbroken, and wronged because you got mugged. Is that right?
Yes.
You feel weak because you got mugged. Is that right?
I mean, that's also right.
You feel inferior because you got mugged.
As a question,
You feel inferior because you got mugged. Huh?
I mean, I guess.
so say it back using the sentence structure.
I can say it if that helps.
Yes. That's right.
This must be so difficult / unpleasant. Well, I'm glad we're connecting, even though, needless to say, I wish it were under better circumstances.
No!
If I could make this whole exchange more subtle.
No! I don't want to kiss you. I don't want to kiss either of you.
Because you're dating someone, right? Eva, you're dating Marcus.
No, I'm not. I don't want to kiss either of you because you guys make me feel unsafe.
Whoa!
What?
Sophia?
I'm sure they don't mean to make you feel unsafe.
Well, they do. Sophia, what do you mean they don't mean to? I'm telling you that they do.
Hey, I'm trying to juggle a lot of different people right now and empathize
No,
with
you are
everyone.
not empathizing with me.
I am empathizing with you, okay? I understand. You feel unsafe and nervous, and it makes me sick to my stomach.
Nervous?
What did I say?
You said nervous.
Okay, but
I'm
Eva,
gonna
please,
flex
Eva, please, let's take a picture.
Leave me alone.
Jeez. So much for professionalism.
Hi, you've reached Sophia. I'm sorry I can't come to the phone right now, but I just want to let you know that any feelings you may have right now are valid, and I'm here for you. Well, not actually here because I can't answer the phone, but anyways, I'll be looking forward to listening to your message.
Hi, dear. I still haven't heard from you. And I thought, I was worried maybe you weren't doing well. But I hear you're doing well. I hear from your father that you're doing well. And I'm glad to hear it. But I'm not doing well. Your father has taken so much from me, and I keep wondering, are you gone too? Anyways, I feel like I'm bothering you, so I'm gonna leave you alone. I love you. Bye.
Congratulations! The guys told me over lunch that they solved empathy.
That they solved?
And so, I thought we could celebrate as soon as you signed that paper.
Oh, actually, we're not quite done yet. We still have a few more exercises to go through.
Is this a joke?
It's great that you guys have gotten in touch with your empathy, but now we need to apply that empathy to your work house.
But
Sophia.
And maybe if you'd like to watch for a second, you'll see what I mean. Where's Eva?
She's in the bathroom.
Okay, let's get going with the exercise. So, remember our phone call from week 1 with Donna? Here's a recap of the situation on these sheets. So, Donna's husband was sick, right? And he was in the hospital, and she owed money that she didn't have. So, using the sentence structure, who can tell me what Donna may be feeling? Howie?
I don't know Donna. She's not even here.
Pretend that I'm Donna.
You feel like an idiot, Donna, because you spent money you didn't have. Is that right?
No, that's not right. Okay, try again, this time without the judgment.
Hey, without the judgment, I could say, pay the money.
Using the sentence structure.
You feel scared because if you don't pay the money, I'm going to hurt you. Is that right?
No, that's not right. Try again, and this time. What are you doing?
I'm looking for my baseball bat.
You need a baseball bat for you're talking to someone on the phone.
No, I'm not. You're right in front of me.
Sophia, I feel like you're being really hard on us right now.
What?
And I don't even think that you care about the traumatic situation that I went through the other day with the pediatric oncologist who was getting a Lifetime Achievement Award for creating a new technology that saves terminally ill children.
Excuse me?
Where the hell's my bat?
Let's remember compassionate communication.
Joey, maybe you feel like your baseball bat is behind the bookshelf because that's where John put it. Is that right?
Oh, no, Howie. I'm with you, all right. Just put the bat down. I'm with you. Yeah.
Thanks. Let's take a break.
Take a break? Sophia.
Sophia, what?
I can't believe I didn't see this before. No wonder why you haven't had success here. You're provoking my employees.
How am I provoking them to do nothing?
By telling them that other people's feelings should outweigh theirs. You're asking them to change their entire worldview.
Sorry.
I have used so many different strategies with you. I've spoken your language. I've been the Auntie Eleanor to your Rick. But at some point, I have to be the boss. I have to take care of my family. Let's see.
You can't just sign it.
I did just sign it. So, I think we're done here.
Fine.
Hey, I heard you got fired. Want to talk about it over a drink?
Do you want to talk about it on top of a pond?
No, because Marcus, right?
Marcus. Right, Marcus is cheating on you.
What?
Yeah, we saw Marcus the other day at a grocery store getting hundreds of blowjobs from different women.
No, you didn't see that.
And
That's
there was
not
a catfish watching just off to the side.
No, you didn't see that, John.
Yeah, guys. The Marcus thing. I saw too. Oh, it's terrible, really. Some men can be such pigs. Awful. So, how do you feel about blowjobs without reciprocation?
How do you feel about my postman?
For me personally, I like blowjobs without reciprocation. Why are you laughing?
Because it's a joke.
I don't think you get it.
Okay, but you guys wouldn't want to make me feel, remember, scared?
I love blowjobs without reciprocation.
I love them too.
I do too. I think they're what I love best.
Get away from me!
Oh, damn.
You're acting crazy.
Come on, Sophia. Meet us halfway.
Meet you halfway? I'm meeting you all the way. You haven't moved an inch. I listen to you. I cater to you. I call you on the phone.
Call us on the phone?
But not you. But God!
still listening.
Oh, I was saying that I agree with you. Nothing happens in a split second. One tiny moment after one tiny moment turns into a big moment. So it's hard to blame anyone in one of those tiny moments because it's hard to even recognize it as a moment in the first place. And what does that do to you? I think when no one's reacting to it, that's when you assume it must be normal. You put it onto yourself. You think if you're the only person clocking this little thing as being some sort of problem, then you must be wrong. You must be the problem. And you sit alone with that, and it seeps into your pores, and it morphs into, well, that becomes self-loathing. And meanwhile, all those little moments keep piling on top of one another, and then all of a sudden you look up, and you're setting the office on fire. And just to be completely honest, I mean, at the end of the day, I do blame you. But more to the point, I'm mostly focused on not blaming myself.
Yes. I think that's a good way of putting that.
And I realize that in the end, it's really not a bad thing to blame someone for wearing you down. Especially if you realize they're a little right because they're the ones making up the rules.
I understand. Janie? I know I let you down.
Eva?
Oh! Hi.
You look beautiful.
Thanks.
Are you here to sing up with us?
No,
Wait. No, keep going, but talk louder so that I can hear.
I came here to be alone. Not even on my period.
It's okay. Janie never gets hers.
It's true. Well, then how is she?
She can still bleed.
What about you?
Yes. I'm bleeding.
Mermaids get their period? Where does it come from when you have a tail?
No, I already told you.
You did?
Yes. I told you that I'm bleeding. Remember?
Oh God! Your nose, it's bleeding. God, Eva! Eva, your ear! Eva, Eva, please! It won't stop. I don't know what to do.
No. It won't.
Careful with your hands.
My hands? Eva? I can't forgive you. You can't?
You can't hear me. I have blood in my ear.
Okay, all the same.
I can't hear you, Sophia.